welcome to our chair yoga for seniors today. So the equipment that you'll need for your chair yoga today will be a chair, preferably one without arms, and a really nice sturdy one so it's not going to tip or topple on you. It'll also be handy to have a block or something similar, so if your feet do not reach the ground comfortably, you will need something to place underneath your feet just so you can get a great firm grip on the world. You'll also need something like a strap, so you could use a tea towel or a towel or a dressing gown strap if you don't have one like this available, and also a blanket. So this is the size that I'll be using. We'll be doing a forward fold over this later on, so something that is comfortable without being too bulky or too thin. So to get started, first of all I'd like to just sort of introduce chair yoga. So it's a great accessible type of yoga, so if you have any injuries or problems with getting up and down, it's fantastic because you basically get to sit in your chair, and it's a really nice way to enjoy what is a lovely practice. So if anything feels painful, generally it's best to steer away from it. So yoga is about listening to your body and respecting where you're at, and not pushing yourself. So sometimes there's no good that comes of pushing yourself too far. So with all that in mind, let's get started. So taking the hands to the top of the thighs, we're just going to take a nice deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Another nice deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. And there's a lot going on in the world at the moment, and a lot of uncertainty, and you can just while away a whole day looking at the news. So I just want you to try and push all of that away for the moment. Just try and let all of that go out of your attention space at the moment. And seeing if you can find a place of quiet and stillness for yourself. Letting the shoulders relax, letting the face relax. Just becoming aware of the type of thoughts that are coming and going. Just seeing if you can pop them off to the side until you're done with your practice today. I'm just going to run a scan from the top of the head all the way down to the tip of the toes, and just becoming aware of your body, how it's fitting in space at the moment, and just honouring or respecting any limitations that you may be feeling at the moment, and just incorporating that into your practice today. Bringing your attention to the top of the head, very crown of the head, all the way down the face, relaxing the eyes and the cheeks, softening the muscles of the jaw, relaxing through the neck and the shoulders, letting the back muscles be supported by the chair for the moment, softening through the belly, relaxing through the hips and the thighs, down through the lower legs and the feet, pressing into the floor. Also relaxing through the arms, the upper arms and lower arms, through to the wrists and into the hands. And then taking one more deep breath in. And we'll start our practice today. I'm going to start by waking up through the body. So wake up through the hands first. We're going to first open up through the wrists, so rotating the hands in one direction, move them together or one at a time, and then the other direction. Closing the hands into fists and spreading them wide, wiggling the fingers into fists and wide, bright fingers into fists, wide, bright fingers, and moving into opening through the elbows. You can circle in one direction, moving them in the other direction if it feels good. We can touch your hands to your shoulders, open up wide, shoulders, wide. And then moving into the shoulders, so exhale, squeeze the shoulders, inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze, inhale, release and relax. Exhale, squeeze and relax, and then rolling the shoulders back nice nice slow rolls, just enjoying all those little pops and cracks. And rolling in the other direction. The shoulders should be starting to feel nice and loose. So we'll move into relaxing and releasing through the neck. So we're going to drop the head to the right, then to the left, then to the right again. We're going to take the left arm up, palm facing down to start off with, then pointing the fingertips towards the ceiling. And try and press into that wall opposite the left hand. Drop that right shoulder, really relax it down. Dropping the arm, and then we're just going to turn the head and look down, stretching through the back of the neck into the top of the shoulder. Wonderful. Inhale, looking up, and dropping the head to the left, to the right, then to the left. We're going to take the right arm up now, so palm facing down, relaxing through the left shoulder, pointing the fingers up towards the ceiling, and then pressing, imagine you're pressing into the wall opposite the right hand. So really press, feel the stretch through the side of the neck here. Wonderful, and drop the hand, and then just turn the head down so you're stretching through the back of the neck. Fantastic. Inhale, coming up slowly. Chin to chest, and then inhale, looking up. We're not going to tip our head right back, so we don't want to collapse through the back of the neck. Just sort of keeping the chin to the neck a little bit, looking up and back. Then exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, looking up, remembering not to open right back. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, looking up, and then coming back to center. So arms should feel nice and awake, our necks nice and awake. Let's get started on our legs. So we're going to lift our toes off the ground, spread them wide, give them a wiggle, and then exhale down. Inhale, lift, spread the toes, give them a wiggle, exhale down. Inhale, lift, spread them wide, give them a wiggle, exhale down. Now waking up through the heels. Inhale, lift the heels. And I want you to take your hands onto the top of your thighs, your quad muscles, and I would like you to try and switch those muscles on. So imagine you're really trying to, you should feel them go a little bit more hard, and then relax those muscles and drop the heels. So this is going to help to build some strength in the upper legs. Lifting through the heels, turning on, engaging those muscles. Exhale, release. Inhale, lifting through the heels, engaging through those muscles, and exhale, release. We're going to start off with our left leg first here. So you can take your hand underneath the thigh if you'd like some support, or if that's difficult to reach, this is where you could use your strap. So we're going to straighten through the leg at the knee on the left hand side. We're going to point and flex the toes. Point and flex, waking up through the calf muscle and the ankle, and then rotating around in one direction and in the other direction. Enjoying all those little pops and clicks too, but not going too hard. Fantastic. So then we're going to bring our knee into our chest, so we might also like to use our strap here, or if you would like to interlace your fingers. Interlacing the fingers, placing them underneath the knee or using the strap in its place. Exhale, we're going to draw the knee up into the chest. Inhale, release. Exhale, knee to chest. Exhale, release. One more time here. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, release. And then if this is within your range, taking the foot on top of the knee. So this is going to help open up through the hip. If this isn't accessible to you, you can straighten this leg and bring it any way down that you can. So again, holding here. If you would like to make this a little bit more intense, you can lean over, and this will give a great stretch through the left hip. If you're feeling any pinching in the knee, you can flex your toes back towards your knee. Wonderful, coming up. We're now going to take the hand back underneath the thigh or the strap, supporting the leg here. We're then going to try and straighten this leg. So as far as you can, pressing through the heel, try try and straighten that leg, stretching through the hamstring, and then exhale, coming down. A couple of breaths here, get your balance back, then we'll move on to the other side. So again, taking the hands underneath the thigh or using your strap, lifting it just parallel to the ground. Our left leg can have a rest. So pointing and flexing the toes on this foot, and then rotating around at the ankle. Moving in one direction, and then the other direction. And then taking the hands underneath the kneecap, so bending the knee, interlacing the hands underneath or using your strap or strap substitute. Then exhale, squeezing the knee into the chest. Inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, release. But instead of taking the foot down, I'm going to take the foot on top of the leg here. Again, pulling the toes back towards the knee, like flexing them back if you feel any pressure in the knee. Holding it here or finding your variation. If you'd like to deepen the pose, coming down over the top of the leg. Wonderful. Inhale, coming up. Going to take the leg off there gently and slowly. Again, supporting underneath the leg with arms or strap again. And then strengthening, pressing through that heel, stretching the leg as far as is possible before exhale, bringing it down. Then just taking a couple of moments to get your breath back to a nice steady rhythm. And just run that body scan again, so running from the top of the head all the way down to the tips of the toes. Just feeling how the body might feel different. We'll move into our next pose now. So we're going to move into a warrior pose. So for our warrior, we're going to move over to one side. We'll do the left side first. So we're going to take the knee straight out at a right angle, foot facing forwards, and then we're going to shift ourselves backwards so it's our whole thigh is supported by the chair. Then with our other leg, if just sitting here with your legs at a right angle is comfortable, you can hold it there. Otherwise, you can move back into the warrior pose, which is taking your foot down at a right angle. So come into as much as is within your range. Holding onto the chair if you'd like. Again, that nice long torso. Otherwise you can take your hands to your heart and then out into warrior arms. So we like our back arm, so our right arm, to be up as high as our left arm. So see if you can turn your neck and lift that up high. Fantastic. Moving into a peaceful warrior. So we're going to take our right hand down, flip our left palm up and scoop up towards the ceiling, so creating a lot of space through this left side. And then exhale, coming down, taking a couple of deep breaths, and then moving on to the other side. So moving forward on our chair again, getting ourselves nice and squared off again, and now we're going to spin to the right. So coming to the right side of your chair, bringing your legs out to a right angle, and then scooting the body back so that the whole of the right thigh is supported. Again, holding here if this is comfortable. If you'd like to move into the full pose, stretching back through the left leg this time. So making sure the outside edge of the foot is pressing into the ground. Nice and tall through the torso. Imagine that string is pulling you up again. And then taking the hands to the heart and reaching out. Making sure our back arm is up as high as our front arm, dropping the shoulders. Having a smile, relaxing the face. Then dropping the back hand, so the left hand to the thigh. Turning the right palm face up and scooping up into peaceful warrior. Stretching up through the side body. down. We're going to come forward facing onto our chair and do a little twist. So to do the twist, we're not trying to wring ourselves out like a wet towel. We're just trying to get a little movement and flexion in the upper body. So we're going to twist to the right first. So taking the left hand to the outside of the right leg. And then with your right hand, you can either put it on the back of the chair or take it over the back of the arm of the chair, wherever it feels comfortable for you. So on our inhalation, we're going to lift up through our torso, creating that space. And exhale, we're going to twist to the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Next inhale, we spin back to center. And we're going to go to the left hand side now. Right hand to the outside of the left leg. Left arm over the top of the chair. Inhale, lift through the torso. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Then inhaling, coming back to center. And we're going to finish off with a forward fold. So this is where we need our blanket. If you like, you might prefer to do it without a blanket. Taking the blanket to the top of the thighs. The blanket's going to enable us to fold over something. So it's almost like imagining you're folding over a big beach ball. It's going to help create length and space in the lower back. So inhale, lifting up through the torso. And then exhale, letting yourself fold forward to wherever you might come. You might not come straight down. You might not fold straight in half. But finding wherever you fold, letting the arms hang down wherever they feel comfortable. And then letting the head tuck down. Now, if you do have low blood pressure and it's not a good idea for you to take your head lower than your heart, then just come into a pose where it's comfortable, where your head does not go down too far. We're going to hold this for a nice 4 breaths. So really breathing into the back body area. Relaxing the muscles of the face and the jaw. And then when you're finished, bringing your hands back to the top of your thighs and very slowly peeling the upper body back up into a seated position. Going to take the hands to the top of the thighs and let yourself relax back into the chair. Closing the eyes, you're just going to take some nice, big, deep breaths here. Allowing the body to settle. Again, running that body scan from the top of the head, down through the face, relaxing the muscles of the face. Softening the jaw, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the muscles of the arms, letting them all feel heavy and relaxed. Softening through the belly and the hips, allowing the legs to completely relax and soften. All the way down to the tips of the toes. Again, finding that place of quiet and stillness within yourself. Now opening the eyes, bringing the hands together at the heart. Thank you and namaste. It's been lovely sharing this time with you. I hope that you all stay happy and well. Thank you very much.